A $1 million heist, a deadly shootout. Tonight, Bay Area cannabis businesses say they are under siege. KPIX 5 Joe Vasquez reports after years of fighting for their livelihoods, store owners are now fighting for their lives.
The homicide is horrific. The surveillance video posted on Instagram shows a group of people leaving work for the day at a cannabis cultivation facility in Oakland. Suddenly, a man outside rushes in and opens fire. One woman is killed. A man is wounded.
It was a straight volley, just bam, 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 you know, and then some return fire you heard.
It's unfathomable. It makes people in the industry that's already on edge over the edge at this point.
Urzi Joyner is a former Oakland police captain who is now a security consultant for several cannabis-related businesses. He showed us this video of a business that was looted in late May following the protests. That's marijuana being hung up as part of the cultivation process. Joyner says caravans of dozens of looters hit a bunch of the cannabis businesses all at once in late May, early June.
Individuals came in, stole product. Some locations lost upwards to $1 million worth of product.
We lost everything.
Debbie Goldsberry runs Oakland dispensary Magnolia Wellness. She says looters wiped out her business, closed it down. Goldsberry points out cannabis businesses are already vulnerable because federal laws prevent them from using banks. Plus, they're competing with a surge in black market dispensaries that are able to charge less because they don't pay taxes. Meanwhile, these legal businesses pay a very large tax bill, up to 35% to the city of Oakland. Millions of dollars, so these business owners say they should be better protected.
We've been trying to work with the city to do better, to investigate the crimes, to prevent the crimes, to respond to the crimes, and we just have not been able to make headway. Now we see that the result is, a murder the other night.
Oakland police point out there were 200 calls for looting following the protests, and it wasn't just cannabis companies. The department does have a cannabis unit with one Oakland police officer assigned. I talked to that officer, John Romero, by phone today. He tells me he has just set up an alert system by which he can alert all the cannabis businesses if one of them has become the victim of a crime. Police do not have any mechanism to report cannabis-related crimes, which means there's no efficient way to track them. Romero says the department is working to get such a system in place. Meanwhile, the cannabis business owners say they want more officers in that cannabis unit and a better plan.
With all the tax money paid, there's not one strategy in place to not have a response from law enforcement on many instances, not just this last protest, but on many instances throughout the year. Is unacceptable, and we demand a change.
Joe Vasquez, KPIX 5.
Oakland police say that they are still investigating the murder at the cultivation facility, and so far there have been no arrests.